There's definitely some spots of confusion for me in this. I mean, I was trying to pay attention to, and it's just so dull and drab.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Also, I don't think
it's leisurely
this is a.
with the pacing.
I don't think I just wasn't in the mood for this kind of movie because I legit thought it was going to be some kind of werewolf hunting thing. And I was like, this is going to be fucking awesome.
I was in the mood for some fun.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of ruined it for me. I think this would have been a fantastic short film.
Okay.
And I think that there's a couple of tweaks that could have been made. But I mean, this film's an hour and 47 minutes long, and it could lose at least half an hour.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Kazuki just walking around and moping and looking at people and just moping. Like I don't think there's one smile in this movie. I don't even know if that little kid with the balloon that falls on his face ever smiled. Like he was just like running and he falls on his face and then drops his balloon. I don't know if we saw a smile out of that kid. Like they were at like a legit carnival and no one's having a good time there. Like not a single person is smiling. No one's happy.
And I think, like I've said about short films and short stories in the past, is that what's so great about them is that they don't waste time and they have one point to make. And this film kind of has that. But it makes it over a very long time, very leisurely pace, which also makes it feel like some films in the 1950s and 1960s where, their cuts aren't as frequent. There's no kind of urgency to get to the next scene or to finish this one up. And it's definitely a very different pace of filmmaking than most people are used to watching now. But if you're used to, watching a lot of older films, this might be very exciting for you.
It is kind of a slog. It does drag. And it's not very well reviewed.
Is it not? Interesting. Because that one sort of short story point that it's trying to make is that idea of like, if you're in with a pack, you're a wolf as part of this pack that might not always align with your morals, and can you leave the pack if your morals are compromised?
Mm-hmm.
And
and does the pack always got your back?
Oh no.
Because we find out that the pack does got his back.
Yeah, and essentially the pack tells him, you can take the wolf out of the pack, but you can't take the pack out of the wolf.
Oh, there's lots of, you're a beast and you're always going to be a beast and you're a wolf and we got to see if the wolf is still a wolf and is the beast still. I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and we do also get the reciting of the entire fairy tale of Red Riding Hood. But of course, the Brothers Grimm version.
Yeah.
Not the version that is widely presented to children today, because it's dark as fuck.
Yeah.
And this film is fairly dark too. It's a real bleak outlook.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a metaphor to be found in the fact that what we're presented with usually when we read, Little Red Riding Hood today is not that really dark version. It's this happy ending version.
Yeah.
And maybe there's something to be said about like, this is the dark reality. This is the dark version. I'm not giving you a movie where there's a happy ending and these two end up together. Like, that's not what fairy tales are about. Let's remember what fairy tales actually are. It's dark as fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very metal.
Their blood will be spilt. I mean, the whole time at the end when she's reciting like the last lines of Little Red Riding Hood, I just looked at the screen and just gave it the middle finger because I was just like, this is so... Like, it was like her last gasp because he's supposed to kill her, supposed to kill Kay at the end, and they're like, make sure to actually shoot this time. And she's like, Mother, what big teeth you have. I was just like, get fucked. Jin-Roh, Wolf Brigade. If you're watching right now, Jin-Roh, get fucked. That was some bullshit. I hate that.
Imagine how well that would read in a novel.
Do you think it would? Do you think that this manga is probably better than what we watched?
Probably. How many pages of rioting would there be? Because I kind of imagine a 2-page spread at most.
I was waiting for the werewolves to show up.
Thanks for watching that clip from the Anime Movie Podcast. Follow the links in the description below to hear full episodes, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more fun clips like this.